So this is going to be a video a little bit more for the nerds. Not really like fun or anything, but basically I'm just trying to talk about where I'm going with my trading strategy. We've gone a long ways, and it feels like we didn't get anywhere. But we have explored many rooms of this house, and one of them, I've been just trying to find any type of way to make consistent money, like set behavior aside. That's a huge topic, but just set behavior aside for once and just where can we make money if, say, I follow all the rules and everything. I was looking at volume profile, and I'm trying to figure out if it looks like a normal distribution, what happens. If it looks it generally like a bimodal distribution, what happens. And what I've seen was there's a lot of mixture, and it's not always definitive, like, oh, bimodal or normal distribution. So I only took the sample of just the ones that are super obvious, that there is no argument. It's definitely a normal distribution. It looks like a bell curve, and even then the results were just really random. That is it going to range around the normal, around the VWAP, or is it going to burst away from volume? It just wasn't really conclusive, honestly, and I'm looking for conclusive stuff. And it just seems like I'm just trying to keep finding things that are... I'm trying to find something that may not be around, I don't know. I do believe that there's edge out there, and I'm just trying to find it, or find something that could potentially work. So I drifted away from volume profile because it's just too ambiguous. It's too... I don't know how I'm gonna use it, really. I'm just trying to, and it's just not really there. So then I looked at volume weighted average price, VWAP, and I put ATR around the VWAP and said, all right, if it goes 2 ATRs away from the VWAP, what can we expect it to come back into the VWAP? That was not profitable. So I tested the other way. Okay, let's say if it goes 2 ATRs away from VWAP, it's a breakout, and we're using VWAP as our stop loss. And that was a lot better. That was way better return. But then again, then I'm looking at it, it's like I have to be in the trade all the time. What if I add to the winner too, because it's a trending trade? I'm just trying to a bunch of different things. And in general, the breakout would work better, but it's still not really conducive to me, because I don't want to be in a trade all the time. I'm looking for something specific, like let me just trade the day, and I do the trading day or whatever, and whatever the trades are that day, and then I'm done, and I go home. That's what I want. I'm looking for that. So I drifted away from the VWAP, and yes, it worked on the back test, but I don't know yet. So I drifted away from that, and I went to, how can I predict if it's going to trend or if it's going to not trend? And really, because I know that I've added to winners before, and I've made a lot of money on one trade before. That is pretty much it's a really good thing. But you can't get away with it very often. And I'm just like, when can I do this then? Please, like, when can I do this? And I'm just trying to look at how much it moves and what's the trend score. I'm trying to develop a trend score, a way to know if the market is trending or not, and that would be the increments, how much it increments versus each trade. So it moves, let's say, up 25 points on the NASDAQ. It goes long, it moves up another 25 points. That's a 1R. It goes up one more, it goes another 25 points. So it's just moved 50 points. And then, because it would be at a 2R, and then it comes down and it would get stopped out because you're trending, you're trailing your stop. And that all those increments, it went up 50, down 25, that's 75 increments, but it only took one trade. 3 increments, but it only took one trade. So this trend score in accumulation of the past 50 trades, let's say, that would be a 3/1. So 3, that would be a trend score of 3, and that's very high. If all trades are trending like that, you're clearly in a trending environment. And that is something that I'm looking at right now. And if it's that simple, just say, hey, it's trending, you can start taking trades. Now we go to what is our trades. So before all of this, I was doing discretionary trading, and I'm looking at the chart. I'm looking at the highs, the lows, and I'm looking at the drop-based drops, rally-based rallies. I'm looking at free space. I'm looking at bars, specific bars, and structure, what I see as structure. I have a bunch of names for my setups. I had my little library of setups, but they weren't really back tested. I just see them work sometimes and then they don't, and then they work sometimes and then they don't, and it just keeps me in the loop of this does work, but it doesn't work. It does work, then it doesn't work. And it's just so frustrating. So my question is, perhaps we might be able to choose when we enter the market with our certain setups that we think will work, but how we execute it is either going to be a trend or a mean reversion. And if it's a good time to trend, then maybe you can trade. Maybe you can actually trade discretionarily during this environment. You can trade discretionary and trail your stops, or you risk 1R every time. It's even if you're a shitty trader, in my opinion, even if like we're picking the stupid spots, which I probably always pick, I pick some stupid trades. Even if we do that, we're gonna lose 1R, or if it goes in our direction and we do catch something, luckily, but really not luckily, because it's in a trending environment and it generally should trend. I don't know how we're gonna back test that. But we can, yeah. So basically, you'll add your winners and trail your stop, and as long I can execute a trade, that's one thing that I can do. I can execute a trade. It's just not. It might not be a good trade, And that's what I was doing discretionary. I'm dying out here just trading my normal trades, and then it's such a choppy day. I just get destroyed. I mean. It gets absolutely destroyed. And then I try mean reverting, like trying to small trades, and then it trends, and then I just get destroyed again. And it's like, dude, I need a little bit more perspective here. And I think the data will help us out with that, as far as trend score goes. How I'm going to back test and see if trend score is going to work or not, I would do just the simple, like, the first example, 25 points on the NASDAQ. I would have my zones in discretionary trading 25 points. I would match the back test. I don't care if the candle bar is 30 points or 45. Then you're gonna have to put your entry a little more stingy, because I'm taking a 25 point zone. I don't care what it is. The back test says 25 point zones, and in general, if you trend and add your positions, you generally will win during this time. So right now I'm doing the back test. If it's better to trend in a trending environment, okay? And I'll back test the past 25 trades, then I'll back test the past 50 trades and see which is better. Past 25 trades is obviously going to give you a more immediate response, immediate pulse, and you could even go closer than that, like 14. You're going to get an immediate pulse of, is this trending or not right now? So we're gonna experiment a little bit with those three periods, and we're gonna see the trend score, and we have a back test. Does flat out, I'm not choosing the zone, just always in the market. It's going up, you 25 points, boom, you go long, and you have a 25-point risk box. If it goes down, you go short, and and then if it goes down 25 points, you trail your stop and add your position. In general, I'll tell you right now, in trading all the nighttime, the daytime, the whole time, in general, adding to your position is profitable, but it's not profitable enough. You're going to be trading all the time, and we want to be a lot more specific than that. So it is technically probably not with commissions involved, though. Probably not. It was, it wasn't that good. So anyways, that's where we're going. Next steps, I'm just trying to see if we can find when to trend, when to mean revert. That's the best you can ask for. I mean, I don't know what else to do here. I do have a few setups that technically have edge. They just trade very, very infrequent, like 20 trades a year. I mean, you have to check every day for if it's going to happen or not. I mean, I guess it traded last year good, and I've got like about 5 of those, but I don't know. I'd rather have something more often, and it's like a system that relies. I don't know, man. Obviously I have behavioral flaws, but we still need. It's still not stopping me from finding some type of way to trade and make money doing this. And then lastly, we need the trade to be able to fit what our lifestyle is. I was never a part of this. I was that, well, if it makes money, it makes money. Who cares if you're an introvert or an extrovert or whatever, who cares, man? Why does it have to fit your personality? Because is your life going to be painful doing this? Do you want to take trades that have a huge risk on? Like, does it feel good to have that? Some people are more comfortable having huge risk on. Some people are less. I'm just risking my 1R. Who cares? Yeah, I'll lose a lot. I'll lose more often. But you know what? When I win way bigger. Some people like that better. And it does have to match your personality, in my opinion. And it has to match your lifestyle. Like, I'm not going to be trading at night. I do not want to interfere with nighttime. I don't want to hold trades over the weekend. I don't want to hold trades past the day close. I don't want to hold that. I go to bed at night, dude. So that's all I'm saying. This guy's pissed at me. Sorry, man. I apologize, bro. I apologize. Gosh, man. People. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I honked my horn. I just allow them to move, man. It's your life too. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. Peace, bro.